Are you in control of your smartphone? Or has it fried your brain and turned you into a slave? If you think you're addicted, you have company. In a study, nearly half of Americans consider themselves addicted to their phone. But if you're in doubt about how to classify yourself, this video covers 7 everyday phone addiction signs to watch out for. Number 1. You can't go 20 minutes without picking up your phone. After playing Candy Crush, you manage to put your phone down. 10 minutes later, you hear a notification sound. It's a text from your friend, which you replied to within 10 seconds. But 5 minutes later, there's another notification. Your favorite creator has posted on Instagram. And this goes on and on during the day. When you look through your day, you can't go 20 minutes without doing something on your smartphone. And it doesn't matter whether you're at work, on vacation, in the church, or talking to your wife. According to a study by Reviews.org, an average American checks their phone nearly 200 times a day. This is about once every 5 minutes. It aligns with a strong sign of addiction, compulsive seeking and performing a task. To check your screen time and pickups on an iPhone, navigate to Settings and then Screen Time. On an Android device, navigate to Settings and then Digital Well-being. If you constantly find something to do on your smartphone while other tasks suffer, you may be addicted to your device, and this leads to more troubling signs. 2. You press your phone while talking to loved ones. You're talking to your spouse after a workday. 2 members of her team were fired, and she could be next. She's scared. Suddenly, a notification sounds on your phone. It's a text from your friend. You pick up the phone to read the text and feel the urge to reply immediately, since you can do so in a few seconds. But while replying, your partner said something you missed. "Can you repeat what you said?" you said. Meanwhile, she saw you texting. She has fought you about this several times, but you just can't help yourself. This is a behavior called phubbing, a short form of phone snubbing. According to a study, 4 in 10 Americans look at their phone while on a date. Addictions lead to behavior that can cause personal problems. If your smartphone usage is destroying relationships with your spouse and close friends, it may be an addiction. Number 3. You need more time on your phone to become excited. Lately, you've found that scrolling your phone feels like staring at a wall. The texts bore you, Instagram tastes like raw kale. Even the interesting games look predictable. You often have to spend 30 minutes on your phone before finding anything that deserves a smile. This is not because these apps are boring, but because you've built a high tolerance for them. How does tolerance work? When you engage in an amount of stimulating behavior, say 5 minutes on your favorite app, your brain will release an amount of reward, say 1 unit. But with time, your brain adjusts to the stimulation and releases less reward, so you may need 10 minutes on that app to get the same reward. So what used to excite you on your smartphone may no longer excite you. If you spend an hour on your phone before something grabs your attention, you need to review your smartphone usage. Your phone wants more time than you should give it. This is often a warning sign of addiction. 4. You constantly press your phone at work. You're working on a critical project that requires a crazy amount of focus. You need at least 2 hours of full focus to plan this project. However, 30 minutes into the task, you remember you have to tell your coworker something about another project. Even though this other project starts in 7 days, you want to text your coworker so you won't forget. So you pick up your phone to send the text. After spending 10 minutes on your phone, you get back to work. But another notification sounds 20 minutes later. You know you should put it in flight mode or switch it off, but you never take any of those options. If you use your phone constantly during workdays and struggle to meet deadlines, you need to pause. Your smartphone might be destroying your productivity and may cost you your job. 5. You use your phone late into the night every day. You know it's a busy day tomorrow and you need to be well rested and fresh for work. You're just browsing random pages on your phone. It's 9 p.m. and you should be done with your phone in 30 minutes. By 10, you should be in bed ready to sleep. But after scrolling for 15 minutes, you check the time and it's already 12 o'clock. Where did 3 hours go? You should drop your phone now. You'll do that once you finish the conversation with your friend. But a few texts and notifications later, it's 2 in the morning. You know you'll wake up in the morning with your eyes puffy and body heavy. But not just that. Doing this daily may lead to painful and costly chronic diseases in the future. This is evidence of loss of control, which is a sign of addiction. If you doom scroll on your phone late into the night, even when your body is struggling, it may be an addiction. 6. You text while driving. You're driving on the highway when a notification comes up on your phone screen. It's a reply from your friend on WhatsApp. You should reply once you reach your destination, but it's just a single text and your friend is waiting for a reply. It's still at least 30 minutes from your destination, and again, there's low traffic on the road, so you can reply without issues. So you find yourself picking up your phone with your right hand while your left hand is still on the steering wheel. You scan the road for 2 seconds and read your text for 5 seconds, and you repeat this process until you reply the text. But while doing this, a car comes close to you, and you have to swerve to avoid a crash. According to a study, 3 in 10 Americans look at their phone while driving. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration revealed that distracted driving killed 3,273 people in 2023. Texting while driving can literally kill you. So if you put your life at risk to use a smartphone, you're likely addicted. Number 7. You become restless when away from your phone for a few hours. While rushing to work, you forgot your phone at home. You don't need it that much at work anyway. However, you've been thinking about your phone a lot. The messages you're expecting from Eric, the reality show you're following, the TikTok video you want to post later in the day. Focusing on work has been tougher than usual, and you find yourself counting down to the time you'll be with your phone again. This is a case of dependence and addiction withdrawal. Once you abstain from an addictive behavior, you'll experience withdrawal symptoms like restlessness, anxiety, and cravings. If leaving your phone for a few hours causes these feelings, you may be addicted to your smartphone. In Catherine Price's book, How to Break Up with Your Phone, she said, "The more I used my phone to navigate my life, the less capable I felt of navigating life without my phone." If you only struggle with one of these signs, you may be someone who uses your phone a lot rather than being addicted to it. But if you experience 5 or more signs every day, you may be addicted to your smartphone. That device in your pocket may be hurting various aspects of your life. In this case, take steps to cut your phone usage or see a professional therapist.